male Steller Sealion. Now this afternoon we're going to do a bit of a training session with Tag and a couple of his trainers, Gwyneth as well as Nigel. We're going to get to know him a little bit better. Now Tag is definitely a pretty important animal to us here at the aquarium. He's been living here almost his entire life since he was 2 weeks of age. Tag actually turned 14 this year, so let me introduce you to Tag with a nice good look at him, and you can just see how big and amazing this animal is, and he gets up right next to Nigel there. Now Tag is a male Steller Sealion, and Steller Sealions are the largest species of sea lion in the entire world. Now you may be thinking that it's a little bit crazy for Nigel to get onto that dock with him right now, but you guys are actually seeing something really amazing. Tag is quite an anomaly. Male Steller Sealions are often quite territorial, sometimes a little aggressive out in the wild, but because Tag has been working here at the aquarium for so long, and because he's really established quite a relationship with his trainers, they've definitely been able to accomplish quite a bit together. Now Tag is definitely quite a neat animal. He's actually here as part of a research project. Now Tag joined us when he was about 2 weeks of age in order to begin to study Steller Sealions. Now unfortunately in the wild, especially in Alaska where most of the world's Stellers are found, their numbers have done a huge nosedive. In fact, in the past 30 years, about 80% of the world's Steller Sealions have disappeared. Now Tag, as well as 11 female Steller Sealions here at the aquarium, teach us a lot of lessons we couldn't learn in the wild. We're definitely learning more about why these animals may be disappearing. Now one thing that's definitely for sure is that Steller Sealions are quite powerful. We've learned that quite well. You guys are going to get a chance to learn that as well with a nice big flipper wave from Tag. You'll also see that the water is quite chilly that he lives in. Steller Sealions are found exclusively in the North Pacific, from California all the way up to Alaska, and definitely and also over to parts of Russia and Japan. Now right now you're probably noticing that to live in that cold water, Tag looks like he has quite an amazing amount of blubber on him. Well, it's true. Tag's eating a huge amount of food every single day. In the bucket that Nigel's holding on the dock right now is actually some capelin, some herring, and some squid. And Tag's actually eating about 20 kilos of food a day. Now 20 kilos is the same weight as your average 6-year-old. A nice look at just how big he is. Now, yesterday Tag weighed in at about 815 kilograms. You're seeing all of that up on that rock right now. And he's actually going to continue getting bigger and bigger throughout the summertime. And that's because Steller Sealion males really pack on the weight during the spring in preparation for breeding season. Now, what happens in breeding season is males haul themselves up onto rocks just like Tag's doing. They are great climbers, so sometimes these rockeries or these breeding sites are quite far up. They actually fight other males to establish a nice territory. And Tag is showing us this territory is quite high as well. You guys can give her a round of applause. Using those big pectoral flippers. Now, if you're listening to it right now, you'll also hear what lots of scientists hear on those rookeries, and that is lots of roaring. Steller Sealions are known for that deep, belchy growl sound that you guys are getting listen to. Quite different from the California Sealion counterparts, which tend to bark. They that sound we often associate with sea lions. She's chosen not to.
Perdi o beijo.
Nigel really wants to positively agree with that. Tag definitely has had quite a big day moving over into the top of that, being in a new area, and doing a show with a lot of people he's probably never ever seen before. So definitely quite an adaptable animal as well. Now as Tag does these leaps, you're probably already getting a sense of how much energy these animals use. No wonder they need to eat so much food. And actually one of the reasons that scientists think that these animals may be disappearing in their Alaskan range has to do with food. Now to be a nice, big, healthy Steller Sealion like Tag is there, not only do you need to do checkups with Nigel like we're having today, but you also need to eat a really balanced diet. Just like people need a nice balanced diet, so do Steller Sealions. And that means lots of of different types of fish, especially really fatty or oily fish like herring or salmon. Now, unfortunately, something we've discovered is that in the wild in these areas where sealions are declining, these animals' diets have changed quite a bit. Here at the aquarium, we're able to start to study things like energy and food and what this may mean. So we're definitely able to learn so much about sea lions here that we wouldn't be able to discover in the wild. Well, Tig is really an amazing ambassador for his species, and he is such a joy to work with. So you guys have definitely found your time today, because by coming to the aquarium, not only have you learned about Steller Sealion, but your admission also goes to conservation and research programs. If you want to learn more about Steller and our research project, definitely check out our website. But for now, Tig's going to give you guys a bit of a wave goodbye, so I'll encourage you guys to give him a wave back. You can see us really well. Let's all give him a big round of applause. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Enjoy the rest of your day at the aquarium, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
If you do have any questions, feel free to stop one of these red pieces around